Okay, so when you want to roster, the first thing you do is you come into here and you select the Plans tab up in the top left-hand corner, so it brings you to the right screen. Once up there, top right, you've got Matrix. Click on Matrix. That will load all of the plans, but you'll notice what it will do is it will load all the 9 a.m.s first, and then it will come back and load. Then it will load all the 10 a.m.s. Then it will load all the 11 a.m.s. Then it will load all the 6 p.m.s and all the harbour towns, and then it will reshuffle them in a minute once they've loaded all of those. So what it will do is it will load the next 4 that are coming up, and then you'll notice it. See how it's now rearranged it, and it's shown that now it's in order. So 10 a.m. Harbour Town, 6 p.m. So it will go in order. So what you can do is, you notice when you go over the top here, it brings up the little buttons there, so you can press X to close those down, because we don't need to be doing those ones because they are already done. So we'll just go straight through to April. So 9 a.m. April. So in these little grey columns here, or rows, you can click them and they will expand and collapse each area. Okay, so you just open up the area that you want. So we want host team, so you just click and open up that area. So with hosting, I generally go through and fill in the key role first, which is head host. So go through and put your head host. So you'll notice on the side here we have Usher head host here. So all you need to do to add a person is just click on the one person needed. Don't click on those, because if you click on that, it will say that there's 2 people needed. Okay, if you click on the negative, it will remove that person. So just click on the actual yellow bit and it'll bring up all the people that have previously been registered to that position. Okay, so let's just say for now we're going to put Trev in there. So we put Trev in there and then accept, and it will load him. So if we have alternate teams, all what you do is you go across and you load in. So 9 a.m. we're going to have Trevin. The next 9 a.m. we're going to have, let's say, Casey. Accept. And you can just go on and just fill all of those in there. So that's one way, so you can see what everyone is doing across the whole weekend, across all of them. There are other ways. If you want to, you can go back to the main service area by clicking this arrow up to the left-hand side there. Going into the individual service, so click on the first date. It will bring you into the individual one, but up in the top right you'll see Matrix again. Select Matrix, and this is if you're just wanting to operate from just that service. So what it does, it actually makes it easier for you to do the alternating teams if you've got alternating teams for an individual service. Okay, so see right here, what you can do is you can load your whole team into one area, and then what you do is you just copy them across. So just click and drag.
Yep.
And then that's it loaded.
Okay.
So as long as you've got your teams set, just get the first team set, then then drag and drop. That's the advantage of having your team set beforehand. Now, from this view, if you're wanting to add some more of the services in there, go up the top right-hand corner where it says Load a Plan. You want to add 9 a.m. We've got all the 9 a.m. there. Let's add in the 11 a.m. there as well. So click on each of those and it will load all of those as well. Then the X to close that down. This will then allow you to see who's serving, so there's no actual clashes with the actual service. Okay. So if we go to add a person and their name is not on this list of people who have already served in that position, but we want someone to serve in that position, we can go down here and start typing someone's name. So let's say we go Ange. It'll bring up Angela Borno. You can click, you can select her, and then you go down the bottom. Where is she?
Top.
And you click her, and you accept her. Now, when you go through here, you'll notice there's little boxes. So a red box is someone who's blocked out that date and can't work on, or can't be rostered on that date. If it has a yellow box, it means that they've clashed with someone else, which means they're rostered somewhere else. So, number one, check with that person. You check with the person who looks after that other team and discuss who gets the priority of that person to be rostered. And also, or some positions you can be rostered on both at the same time.
Okay.
So, so with that, then you just confirm with them, hey, do you mind doing host and Kidstown? Because if someone's on Kidstown, they can probably do both. In the PM service, not in the AIM services, but just things like that. Okay. And that's how you load the people in. That's your roster.